Today, we're getting into the story of Segway. A company once billed as the next great tech story to being a joke amidst the mainstream media. Also a company that saw its one-time owner die from riding the product off a cliff to evolving into a catalog of different products for the electric world. Let's dive in. It's 2001, and the world is abuzz with a rumor that a well-spoken millionaire was in the process of developing an invention that would rock the world. The leak was sourced from a recent book deal signed by the Harvard Business School Press for $250,000, an unusually large sum for the academic press. Codenamed Ginger, the invention had caught the ire of Jeff Bezos and Steve Jobs, among other tech icons. Jobs himself was quoted at the time as saying that it would be as significant as the personal computer. The invention was the Segway, a creation of Dean Kamen, a serial entrepreneur and inventor who was credited with creating the first drug infusion pump. The design was based off of tech developed for his most recent invention, the iBot, a set of wheels that's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of wheelchairs, climbing stairs, flexing its biceps, and standing upright on two wheels. The secret sauce to the iBot was exported to the Segway. It was gyroscopic stabilizers. In December of that same year, the Segway PT made its grand entrance, and it was debuted on Good Morning America. This two-wheeled prodigy had the media somersaulting like gymnasts at the Olympics. The secrecy surrounding its development added to the anticipation and intrigue surrounding the product. Venture capitalist John Doerr got so carried away that he claimed it would be more important than the internet. Even South Park couldn't help but dedicate an entire episode to ridicule this man-made wonder. As the Segway PT revolutionary idea took shape, its early success paved the way for an influx of celebrity endorsements. It was the darling of the rich and famous. Jackie Chan was seen zipping around on sets like he was on a mission from the future. Even corporate tycoon Jeff Bezos couldn't resist the allure. When Segway hit the market in 2002, you could only buy it on Amazon. By 2004, Dean Kamen embarked on a cross-country journey using a Segway PT to showcase the scooter's long-distance capabilities and raise awareness about alternative transportation. This journey was followed by filmmakers undertaking a similar cross-country adventure utilizing Segways. The company also organized tournaments like Segway Polo. And let's not forget the Segway Grand Prix, which was like Formula One, but quieter and with more helmets. But as celebrity endorsements propelled the early success forward, the subsequent rise in popularity brought about a new set of challenges, including safety concerns and regulatory hurdles. What could go wrong? A George Washington University study discovered 41 Segway-related injuries between 2005 and 2008. 10 of these patients had a get-to-know-your-hospital bed experience, while 4 of them got an express ticket to the ICU. And then there were the close encounters of the famous kind. Usain Bolt, the lightning-fast runner, ironically wasn't fast enough to dodge a Segway driven by a cameraman. Ellen DeGeneres had her own blooper with a Segway chase scene in rehearsal. George W. Bush, the decider-in-chief, decided to take a tumble on one. And we have Jimmy Heselton, who purchased the Segway company on Christmas Day of 2009, but sadly after 9 months had a tragic accident and fell off a cliff riding his own Segway PT. Now let's talk about laws. These nifty gadgets had regulators worldwide scratching their heads. Were they bicycles, motor vehicles, an alien invention? No one could decide. And like a badly planned potluck, every jurisdiction brought something different to the table, creating a global mix of regulations. Prague, the fairy tale city, was not amused by Segway shenanigans. They gathered evidence of people zigzagging through the streets, and a ban was born in 2016. Meanwhile, Budapest, not to be outdone, gave Segways the boot from its city center in 2018. And then we have the UK, where Segway skates, electric scooters, and hoverboards all got fired under carriages from the Highways Act of, wait for it, 1835. Yes, an era of top hats and horse-drawn carriages laid down the law for 21st century tech. Let's not forget the 6,000 Segways that were recalled in 2003 due to a glitch causing users to fall off the vehicles when the battery died. Segway's regulatory roller coaster, paired with its safety escapades, didn't exactly pave a smooth road. It became more like an obstacle course, turning the hip transporter into a poster child for looks cool, but no thanks. These roadblocks sure put a damper on the Segway's world domination plans, and the once high-flying hoverboard had its wings clipped. As the revolutionary idea tackled safety concerns and regulatory challenges head on, it braced itself for the next formidable hurdle, the arena of competition and pricing. The world of Segway scooters became a battleground where even the most uptight bureaucrats and cost-conscious competitors had to find their balance, literally. With a $5,000 price tag, it was the Bentley of personal transporters. You know, the thing you show off at suburban barbecues to assert dominance over the neighbor with the new grill. Customers chimed in. For that price, I could get a decent used car. But lo and behold, competitors emerged from the electric woodwork. Options galore with prices that didn't require selling a kidney on the black market. Why get a $5,000 Segway when you can snatch a high-tech $600 alternative? Or you could go wild and splurge on hybrid motorcycles or electric mopeds that would make James Bond do a double take. Let's not forget the entry of electric scooters and hoverboards. With each device showing off its moves and trying to outshine the others, suddenly Segway was left wondering if they should add hover mode or start practicing their electric scooter tricks to keep up with the trend. Amidst fierce competition and pricing battles, the landscape shifted, leaving us wondering, where does Segway stand now? Well, Segway PT was a high school quarterback who never quite made the pros. Steve Jobs initially went starry-eyed over it, but then he turned around and said it sucked, a case of tech breakup, I guess. And John Doerr, one of the early VCs involved with the company, put the final nail in the coffin, calling Segway a failure.
What about Segway?
So Segway as an investment was a failure, no question about it.
Even Tony Ho, Segway VP, admitted that the PT now seems a bit outdated, like trying to bring back mullets. It was clear at that point Segway's pricey PT couldn't keep up. I mean, who wants to drop 10 grand on a device that makes you look like a mall cop? By 2015, Segway was acquired by Ninebot, a rival from Beijing who had just buddied up with Sequoia Capital, raising a cool $80 million. 5 years later, in 2020, the Segway PT, the two-wheeled vehicle once hailed as the future of personal transportation, has reached the end of the road. The company decided to shift its focus to its other products and business units. Today, Segway's lineup looks like a sci-fi catalog. We're talking super scooters, dirt e-bikes, e-mopeds, go-karts, and even a mecha kit for the inner Iron Man in you. The company looks like an entirely different version of its old self. Segway is like a lot of things in tech. One minute you're the next great invention, i.e. the personal computer. The next minute you're the laughingstock of the mainstream media. Although Segway has evolved, every time I walk along the trails at my local park, I see all sorts of new Segway-like inventions, scooters, e-bikes, you name it. Perhaps the story didn't go as the hype wanted it to, but they definitely had an impact on the world of personal mobilization. And for that, we raise our glass to the founders of Segway. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. If you could do me a big favor, please smash that like button, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Also, let me know what you think in the comments section. Have you ever ridden a Segway? Were you a fan? Do you use anything that is Segway-like today? What's your experience been like? All right, everybody, thanks for watching. So guys, we just recently launched this channel and we noticed that 99.9% of our viewers are not subscribed. So if you enjoyed this video, we need your help in growing this channel. By subscribing, that would help us keep the lights on and make sure that our crews have jobs in these uncertain times. So please hit that subscribe button and we promise to make more quality videos that I'm sure you're going to love.